Cork's Red FM.
104 to 106.
Great for rugby, that we've got the Italians into the Magners League now. It's a great boost. They're a very competitive, physical side. We expected that, and I suppose if you look, the front five internationals, scrum half was lively as well. I think he's in international along with Mercier, So there's plenty of threats there, and they're a great addition to the league. It's just how physical they are, They're pack, and they're pack looking to pretty much go through us rather than around us, and then just try and release their backs. They're a very physical team, I suppose it's a great physical test at the start.
What happened is at half time they changed the game, 11 all, next thing you come out, first 10 minutes you were all over them.
To be honest, I don't think we changed a whole lot. We were doing a lot of good stuff, just our execution of certain things that we're spilling the ball over and just giving them the ball back, and then making life difficult for ourselves, whereas in the second half showed that bit more composure, and we just wanted to put them through the phases, that was the key, and we were trying to play the game at a fairly quick tempo now, so hopefully like that they won't be able to live with us.
Looking at Edinburgh, you'll obviously train for next week, you'll try and keep the same tempo, bring it up and bring it on even another notch with more fellas coming back into the squad?
Yeah, I suppose competition is great now at the minute in the squad, but with Edinburgh, we were a bit disappointed with our away form last season, and one of our targets this year is to score a lot more away from home and come away with a lot more, I suppose, W's rather than losses. So we're going to be targeting that game, but I suppose we'll enjoy this victory tonight now and prepare for Edinburgh on Monday.
You've never gotten anything easy in Scotland?
No, I suppose when you go away from home you don't expect to get anything easy, especially the Magners League now. It's getting so much more competitive, so I wouldn't expect anything less in Edinburgh. It's like they say, the league can't be won at the start of the season. You can lose it, but I think it's a lot of teams now are just kind of gradually just building up, in the first couple of games there's probably going to be a lot of uncharacteristic errors, and trying to eradicate them as soon as you can is the goal at the start of the season.
Red FM.
Very physical, tough men up front, you know what I mean? And I think we expected that, to be honest. We didn't know a whole lot about Aironi coming in, to be honest about it. We've seen a few videos, but you got to say, coming from those of us who've played against their national sides, they're always very strong up front. Their scrum is good, their lineouts, their set piece are good. That's what they were like there tonight. I thought their 9 and their 10 controlled the game quite well at times as well, and I think we'll only improve and they'll only improve. They're going to be a handful for a lot of teams, I think, especially at home.
Did you get a bit of a bollocking at half time?
No, we didn't. No, not at all. We didn't know. It was very, very, very quiet in our dressing room. I think there was no place for a bollocking at half time. I think we didn't expect to be going in 40 points ahead or even 10 points ahead at half time. We knew it was going to be tough work in the first half, but I think the work we put in the first half paid off in the latter stages. You saw when we got those couple of tries midway through the second half, and I think that's what we were banking on. That's what happened. A lot of these guys wouldn't be household names to us and to people out there, but certainly they had plenty of ability. As you say, their front five was very, very good. I think one of the coaches put a stat to us there that they have something like over 240 caps in international rugby, which says a lot for them. You got a guy like Nick Williams, and their 7 from South Africa was quite good too. And they've got a good side, and I mean, they put us under a lot of pressure at times, and to get a bonus point win is very good for us. It's a good night's work.
Where do you feel you've got to improve?
Look, there's room for improvement right across the board. Let's be honest, this is our first competitive game of the season. We can improve right across the board, and I would expect that. But you got to take the game on its merits, and I think to get 5 points is a good achievement. I think our scrum was a positive again tonight against a very good scrum and a very good front row. But we can probably quicken up our ruck ball at times. We can probably not kick away possession as much, probably try and play a little bit more. But listen, it's early days, as I said, and we'll improve. I dropped the ball early on. I gave a forward pass. There was other mistakes across the board. You're going to have that. I think it wouldn't be right if we're peaking at this stage of the season anyway. But I think that'll come. We'll work hard on it. We've got a big game next Friday in Edinburgh. Going over to Scotland now will be very difficult in a place we haven't done very well over the last few years. So that's a big game for us, and we'll have to turn our focus to that. It's hard bringing. There's guys coming back the whole time trying to be integrated with the guys who are there from week one, and you saw the likes of Hayes there and Horn coming back in tonight, and it's hard for guys who haven't played matches, to fit in with guys who've got 3 under their belt, and you're mixing and matching there a little bit. So, but I think in the next couple of weeks we'll have all our players back, and then we can push on and try and improve from there.
Cork's Red FM 104 to 106.